Hey everyone, Fuseman coming at ya. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about the announcements that were made at Google I/O. For those who don't know, they basically announced a new, system called Daydream, which is basically a VR operating system within Android N. In addition, it also has a new headset that is specifically for Daydream supported phones, as well as a controller that goes along with it. And honestly, I thought the announcement was such BS. And not the fact that they're announced Daydream, because I honestly think Daydream is pretty cool in the fact that we need a competitor to the Gear VR, because there are a lot of problems with it that I could go on a separate rant entirely about. But let's focus on the announcements here. And that wasn't the BS part. The thing that I want to call out is the fact that they swept cardboard under the rug entirely. And basically, at the beginning of the talk, they mentioned that they started 2 years ago in VR with cardboard, and it was a huge thing that basically brought VR to the masses. And they mentioned that accessibility was one of the high points that they were really proud of, as well as the fact that they wanted to continue working on. But then they started talking about Daydream, and it became more and more obvious that accessibility was not their focus. They were focused more on performance and the quality, which, again, is not a bad thing. But the thing with cardboard is accessibility is its strongest point. With Daydream, there are no Daydream phones out in the world right now, and they won't be coming out till the fall. And by the time we get to a big enough market that it's actually a thing for developers to develop for, that won't be for 2 years. So basically what they said is that cardboard isn't good enough, and we don't really want to spend that much time on it. We want to be spending more time on the higher end stuff, which I think is such a huge problem, because to devs that basically says the VR market isn't there, because I mean they're saying that cardboard isn't good enough for VR, and developers should be spending their focus on the mid-range and high-end stuff. And I think that's such BS, because cardboard is just a really great tool to bring people into VR. Sure, it doesn't have the same immersion and presence that other headsets do because of the lack of field of view, but what it does, and it does this really well, is it gives you a great sense of scale and depth. And those to me are one of the strongest suits of VR. And you don't need a fancy headset for that. And that's where cardboard excels, plus the fact that it already has a 5 million headset install base. So I guess basically what I'm trying to say is Google really dropped the ball. And I'd love to hear what all of you guys are thinking. From my perspective, it seems that, or at least I was thinking that Google was going to announce some stuff on making VR accessible to the masses, because that's what they've been preaching for the last 2 years. And Daydream doesn't seem to be that. Although, I mean, it's a great product and will definitely help VR in the near future as far as like competing with Gear VR and improving the mobile market. But it's not that accessible compared to a lot of other things, and I want to know exactly what you guys are thinking. So let me know in the comments, and I really want to start a discussion. I'm also open to talking about this during my live stream. If you guys have questions, I'm totally down to talk about this. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and this has been Fuseman. I'm signing out.